Well, good day everyone. Where we are now, we're at the old Bendigo Jail, an old 160-year-old building. It's got a lot of history, a lot of people died here, there's a gallows erected here, and there's a lot of spooky sort of tales that coincide with a place of execution like this. Now, one of the spirit entities that we've come in contact with here through spirit channeling sessions, I don't know if anyone out there is aware of that, but spirit channeling sessions occur here with our psychic medium Shay Taylor from Psychic Shadows in Melbourne. She comes down, and that's how we interact or try and figure out what energy is residing here and whether or not it's a good energy or a bad energy. We try and communicate and figure that out. Being an old jail, it's very difficult to assess that. One energy and spirit I'm certain of, and that is once again through a spirit channeling session, and it might interest you, Joel, and that is a spirit by the name of Hugo. Now, Hugo, apparently very early on, he was murdered in the kitchen here at the jail. Now, we don't know an exact year or date or surname or anything like that. All we get is the name, the first name, or the letter of the first name, so H or Hugh or something like that. So we sort of went for Hugo. And supposedly he was killed here in the kitchen, and he likes to meet people at the front here. So if anyone, we've had this happen before, people have felt the sensation of having their shirt pulled or their name whispered, things like that. Especially at the front here, we believe that is the entity and the energy of Hugo, which is quite cool. It's nice to know that these spirits, can interact with us.
Alright, so you reckon Hugo's here right now with us?
Right now.
So you don't think we'd be able to interact with him at all, or any way to know if, where here he is?
Look, it's all about, look, I'm not spiritual or 100% psychic or anything like that, but there are certain things that you just pick up and you sort of learn to I don't know, it's like sixth sense, so to speak. And around here, there are definitely energies and entities and things floating around that you just know is not right. And it's within yourself, whether that maybe we have the makeup of a spirit already within our human form, so therefore they're sort of tampering and mucking around with that, so therefore it makes you feel a bit uneasy or you feel a bit funny. That happens here.
Alright. Where do we want to go from there?
Did you see that?
See what?
You didn't see that?
No.
Hopefully you caught that on camera, Jamie.
Why don't you explain what happened?
Well, what was really just bizarre, just a moment ago as I was just talking, something looked like it sort of moved past us. It sort of looked like fairy floss. There are innocent victims here, right? There were innocent people killed here. Children were housed here, right? The reason why the children were housed here is because there was prostitution that went on, a lot of rape took place, and the children were just housed in the dungeon with the women and left to die.
So it's very grim conditions here.
Absolutely, absolutely. Kids were born here and would die here. If he doesn't listen to me, I'm going to send him to hell. He thinks he's dead now. You wait till he's finished.
Is it someone from the prison or someone separately?
No. It's someone from the jail. It's an energy from the jail. Whether that energy be human or masquerading as a human.
So like an ex-crim or something?
Well, it could be an ex-crim or it could be just a demon posing as an ex-crim.
Wow.
All right, because you've got to imagine, you've got to think. You've got to think this place, there's that much hatred.
Sorry.
No, you're right.
These walls, I mean, there's good, but there's so much more bad here.
Yeah.
All right. And certain things that have happened to me personally over the last week, 2 weeks, I tell you, I am so ready to just rip this guy's throat out.
You're a man on a mission.
It's not very fair. It's not. See, I don't like it when spirits try to utilise the living to commit crimes and then piss off and leave us human beings to dwell with the consequences. I find that absolutely appalling, and I reckon how many people right now could be, and I'm not saying they are, but I'm saying could be locked up
Yep.
or in a mental institution because they're hearing voices or something, but they're actually hearing demons or ghosts. They're not crazy. So I'll be one of your tour guides tonight. All right. So if anyone's got any questions at all, or you take some photos and you're a bit unsure about what you've captured, I'll be more than happy to have a look at it. We do have a team as well, different paranormal investigators that will take a look at your footage. What we try and do, we try and have a scientific rationalisation before we turn around and say that's paranormal. Okay, so that's just a sensible thing to do. You try and debunk everything. Okay, because that way, if you do that, the footage that we end up with, we can all go, wow, look at that, or geez, I can't explain that. And that's the sort of stuff that we like to post on our Facebook page, just to prove to people that this isn't a joke. Okay, it is real. The other thing to realise as well, there are, apart from one stereo that we have in there and a speaker belt pack that's sitting on the table inside, there are no hidden speakers. There are no hidden cameras apart from the CCTV cameras that are rolling and our psychics cameras that are rolling. All right? So therefore, if you hear a voice or you hear something, you hear it. Okay? It's real. All right? If you go down there and you don't see anything, but you swear you heard a voice there, you heard it. Okay? I'm not going to turn around and say you're crazy. All right? I've heard lots of strange things happen here. The other thing that does occur here as well is someone within the group will get played with. All right, so that means usually tap on the bum, maybe a tag on the back of the shirt, little things like that. Okay, so if anyone does experience that, let us know, because then we can then focus the investigation around you. All right, because obviously they're interested in you. Chances are we can interact with you around. Okay. Now, before we begin, does anyone need to use the toilet? Now, we started this tour on the 1st of December 2011. Now, 2 months into the tour, our psychic medium noticed something written on this railing. Right? Now, I didn't take much notice of it, but if you actually look at it, now bring your camera closer if you like, and have a look, you can see a word that's sort of etched, and it's etched over and over again, all the way up the railing. Now, can you make out what that word says? Evil. Yeah. And it keeps going. All the way. All the way. And that was not us. Okay? So I thought that was a little bit bizarre, personally. Now, welcome to the Sandhurst wing. Now, this wing here housed some pretty infamous criminals. One being Chopper Reed. Now, unfortunately, he's very ill. He was going to come on the tour, but unfortunately, he just hasn't got the health to do so. We turned, yeah, right. Also, Ned Kelly spent a little bit of time here, and the last man to be hung in Australia, Ron Ryan, spent the last, I think it was 3 weeks, 4 weeks, something like that anyway, here before he was sent and hung. So, yeah, some interesting characters spent some time here, a lot of gang activity. This jail has been everything from a maximum security prison, place of execution, to a mental asylum, to just a drug and rehab centre. So right up until, the last 160 years, it's been pretty much everything. Now, we came into the Sandhurst wing, okay? Now, before we continue, guys, I'm just going to introduce you to my mate Bruce here.
Hey guys,
okay?
how are you?
Hi, Bruce.
Bruce is our first aid guy and paranormal investigator. Okay, now if anyone does need any assistance, medical assistance or anything for that matter, Bruce is the man.
By all means, come see me.
So all you have to do is really call out Bruce's name. Scream, call out Bruce's name. We'll try and get to you as soon as we can. Okay, that's all I can really say. It's killed it. You just said it's killed it. It's killed the stereo.
It's just, this is just a recording.
Oh my god, it changed CDs. Chris. So
Tony, look, the cameras are stopped.
it just changed CDs. I'm going to turn it off. Hang on. That just turned, that swapped CDs by itself. Okay, now once everyone's paid, alright, and everyone's done their stuff, okay, I want to introduce you guys to a couple of special people. If anyone has any questions or would like a professional, real psychic reading shows your lady. Now, to give you guys a bit more of a rundown, I'm going to just hand it over to Neil, and Neil will sort of explain a little bit more. So, the floor's yours, Neil.
Thanks, Tony. Not a lot more to explain. We're up from Melbourne. We come up here regularly to give the boys a bit of a hand, with a lot of success, I might add. As Tony said, if you've got any questions about anything that you experienced throughout the jail tonight, feel free and don't be shy to come forward and ask Shay. She'll answer any question that you've got to the best of her ability, which, as we all know, is the best.
Yes.
I know you're in there. He would blow out this horrid smell. Right? Yeah, I said it again. He did it again, but stronger. Right? Then he would smell the smell from that cell.
Yeah.
So he did it a third time when I asked him to, and that's when Shane took the photos. And he goes to me, "You were right." I said, "Yeah, they're trying to lure me upstairs."
So she's been warned not to go upstairs tonight.
Oh, really?
She has
I'm in
already.
danger if I go upstairs.
She's in danger apparently.
Mortal danger, not just.
There's definitely energy at night, strange energy, because the sort of energy that you get when it's overcast, you get a little bit of activity and some static and
Yeah, because of the electricity. Storms always bring more activity because there's more electricity. So there's more for the spirits to use to manifest. Yes, and it's a new moon too. So that makes it even more awesome.
Well, as soon as she got in here tonight, she was immediately drawn to upstairs, but she knew she couldn't go up there. So they're trying to get her up there for some reason. So
Yes, they want to push me off. They want to push me so that I go head first. So I've got no chance.
last time when she was walking along up the rail there, she was almost pushed over then.
are you kidding?
No, she was almost pushed over.
That would have been fantastic.
And I think that was the pre-warning. But hey, you come up here again and we're going to do some damage.
Just having a chat to Yvonne earlier, and you spoke to Yvonne.
Yeah.
I was talking about some of the energies here at the jail. They're, innocent. Some were innocent children, or women, had no choice to be a prostitute. They were just put in that line of work by someone and ended up here and ended up dying here. And I was just talking to Yvonne about maybe opening up a heavenly channel of some sort to release these positive energies out of the grasp of this oversoul, or this entity that believes it should take control of all the energies here. So as soon as I said that, I felt as if I got shivved in the side right here. And as I did that, Yvonne instantly felt a presence right here. I had to interrupt you earlier to pull Shay over here because I had to see if Shay could feel something here as well, and Shay definitely did as well. So, it's not just me feeling something. There were two other people that definitely sensed the same thing. I just thought I might share that with you.
How's it feeling for you so far?
We felt an energy down there, all right. Three of us felt it at the same time.
Yeah. So what sort of energy was it?
Not good. And it kicked Chris, kicked him in the stomach, but I just felt very nasty. And then Shane the psychic also felt it. When I go to a place like this, I'm not religious and I don't pray, but I do the Lord's Prayer as I'm in my own head as I walk through these kind of places. Yeah, just it's a bit of protection and ask for the white light to come around you, the angels.
So how aggressive is this spirit just down here on the top level?
It was down there below.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
This is the guy that you told me to ask me.
Ghost of a sniffer dog, and what actually happened was, let's have a look up here. We had the camera was sitting around about this area here on a tripod, and you see down where the little blip comes off the wall there, you see something about this tall comes into the frame, and it's elongated, and you can make out a dark patch on the back of it, and it goes into the cell by itself, and the cell door was shut. It just goes in there. We'll show you an actual video footage of it later on.
Do you want to just do this for me, mate? Just try and remove that radio from my belt.
Can you get you to try?
Or Joel, that's pretty firm, yeah?
Yeah.
That actually flew off my belt no more than, what would you say, 2 minutes ago?
Yep.
I heard it go.
Landed at his feet.
Hit my foot. This one.
Now there is no way, I did that pretty forcefully. That just doesn't come off.
I thought you were joking until I pulled it myself. I realised that it was on pretty hard.
Oh, well, that's pretty strange anyway.
Did people disappear here?
All the time.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
So it's quite possible that someone through the wall.
Oh,
We know for a fact along the outside perimeter wall, there's heaps of bodies buried inside. The walls were built 2-ply, the outside perimeter walls were built 2-ply with a cavity in the middle which they filled with rebars and concrete. At the time, anyone who was in prison was considered to be property of the Queen, and if they died in the making of the building of the prison, they were buried inside the walls.
So, Shay, psychic medium here tonight. We've been told that you can't go upstairs tonight, so why is that?
Because earlier in the week I had a warning from my spirit guides, so to speak, not to go upstairs. They were out to kill me.
Who was out to kill you?
Those here that don't want me here.
Okay, so there's definitely someone here that doesn't.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Just as Tony was saying, there's some negative energy, so there's definitely something that doesn't want you here.
There's a lot here that are good to me. Okay, they may not have been the nicest people on the planet, but they're very good to me. Right, but there are others that don't want me here. Don't want me here for a number of reasons, but yeah, and they've made it quite clear that if I go upstairs tonight, that they have every intention of pushing me over head first, so I get no chance of survival. That's their aim. And when they were telling me, they showed me the vision of it, so that was more than enough for me to heed the warning. So that's why I'm not going upstairs. But I will be under the gallows.
Shay, Tony, come back now.
What's your name?
Come back. Come back. We'll talk to you. We'll talk to you soon. Come back.
Papa, it's time to
Shay,
go.
we want Shay back.
Shay!
Come now.
Come on. Papa, do you remember?
Basically, what just happened then, still trying to catch my breath, it wasn't the best thing. Spirit channeling and possession, it's never a good thing. We take safety very seriously. And yeah, Shay was able to take in certain energies and certain spirits, and this one particular energy we've never encountered before, went by the name of Hopper or something like that, and tried to race to one of the cells underneath us here, claiming that another inmate was there that Hopper wanted to kill. So she was sort of possessed by this Hopper character, and all Hopper wanted to do was, go into the cell and do whatever. Whether or not that occurred, I'm not sure, but what I just witnessed was definitely bizarre. This chair went like this, but no one touched it. Okay, so if that does happen again, don't know what to say. All you have to do is scream. All right, we'll try and let you out and come to you as soon as we can.
Joel, do you have your little thing with you?
The other thing too, you will notice every cell has a mirror. Now, spirits like to show themselves in reflections. Okay, so the darker the room, you may notice figures start appearing in the mirrors. Okay, so just be aware of that. Okay, and try and stay still, because the less you move around, if you do hear noises and footsteps within the room, the cell, we know it's not you guys. You know, even this, that makes a noise. Yeah. So if you just stay still. Where you don't know if something could jump out much. Right? Now the reason behind it is purely just a fear factor thing. Okay? You overcome that,
Oh, I thought you were Katie. What's your name? What's your name?
It's okay. It's okay.
You're not gonna hurt me?
No! See? No! See that?
What's your
Yeah.
name?
Hey. Hello. Have you got a free hand? How you going? I'm Chris.
Chris?
Yeah, how you going? This is Neil. Say g'day.
Hey, I'm fine.
He's alright.
What's your name?
We're okay. You're alright.
Julie.
Chewy.
Julie.
Julie.
Ah.
Julie, you found the doll. You like the doll? Yeah, that's nice. How old are you? 4? Gee.
I think.
4 years, that's 4. That's 4. Oh, no wonder you like the doll.
She's pretty.
Yeah. She stays here to look after the place for people like you.
Yeah.
Doesn't she?
You always play with it.
Whenever you come, she'll be here.
So why did you have to come down here? What's here? Why are you here?
My mummy was here.
Who's your mummy?
What was your mummy's name?
Mummy?
Mummy, okay. Yeah. That makes sense, doesn't it?
It does actually.
Yeah.
It does.
Yeah. Mummy was here.
Where's mummy now?
She's dead.
She did. What happened to her, do you know?
Where are you now? What happened to you?
I died.
Why did you die?
I'm not here.
No? Really?
I'm coming here because my mummy can't leave here.
Oh, really? Oh.
Would you like us to help you with that?
Can we release your mum? We can? Into the light? Would you like that? Would that release you too?
I don't want to come.
You don't want
With
to
your
go?
mum? You don't want to be with your mum?
No.
Why not? Did your mum hurt you? She hurt you? Was she very mean? She was mean.
She killed my brother.
She killed your brothers. It's okay. Hey. It's okay.
It's all right.
Julie, it's okay. It's okay. All right? It's okay. Do you know, they're fine. Hold me, Teddy. Have you seen them? You seen them again? Do you know why? Because they're crossed over. Okay? They're crossed over. She won't let you. Would you like to cross over? You want to cross over into the light. The wall of light. You want that wall of light opened up.
We can help you with that.
Okay?
Yes, we can.
You want to be taken away into that light. Okay? You need guidance. Eh? Yes, you can. You will have to. Do you want to know what? You'll be with your brothers again. Okay? She killed him, so she can suffer. Do you want her to go somewhere else? Somewhere not very nice. But we can open that, we can summon that light for you to walk through. We can free your soul. We can free you.
And you can be happy
And you can
again.
be happy again and running and playing and laughing and skipping and doing whatever it is you want to do. You can have 100,000 of those dolls.
I bet you'd like that.
Everlasting flowers. A whole lot. It's not here, is it? No.
So you let us help you. Alright? You let us help you. Alright, so what you have to do, you have to try and find out what your mummy's name was. You okay? You coming around?
I'll have him. Okay.
Yeah.
No. Let me. Let me.
It's okay, nobody's going to hurt you.
Not hurting you.
Nobody's going to hurt you.
Have your hand. Can I have your hand in friendship?
No,
Why?
I don't want to be your fucking friend.
Why?
You're an idiot.
I am an idiot. That's right. Why not be a friend with an idiot?
Okay, so it looks like who we got now? I bet you. What's the odds that this might be Elizabeth? Yeah?
No.
No? How about giving us a name so we know how to address you properly? And what connection do you have with here?
You okay? What's going on? Want to shake my hand? You talk to us?
No.
Why? Did you die here, did you?
Yep.
Something that you did, didn't you?
So?
Exactly. That's why you're dead.
Obviously not a very nice person.
So?
See?
Well,
Got an attitude problem here, I think.
absolutely. Funny, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. That looks
What's your
like-
name?
None of your fucking business.
Yes, it fucking is.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it fucking is.
Well,
What's your fucking business?
Why not?
Nothing that I do is your fucking business.
I don't care what you do, but what's your fucking name?
Fucking tell
Well, what are you doing here?
you. None of your fucking business either.
Piss weak, eh?
It's gutless, I reckon.
Gutless.
Maybe.
That's why you're dead, not us.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, exactly.
Who says I'm dead?
We know you are.
You're here. We're here, but we can leave. You can't. That's the difference. But you know what? If you want, we might be able to help you cross over that line. Is that what you want?
Fuck.
What is it that you want? Apart from us to
Nothing
fuck
from
off.
you.
Oh, obviously. What is it that you want from whoever it is you want it from?
Nothing.
Why?
Why have you come to us now?
Why?
I
Yeah.
want you to get out of here.
You want us to get out of here?
What for?
Oh, we come here all the time.
We're not here to hurt you. Okay?
Yes, you are.
No.
Yes, you are. I heard what he said.
Who? Who?
The other one.
Which
What
one?
did he say?
Which one?
They're getting rid of some of us.
What?
They're getting rid of some of us.
Who is?
Him.
That's not what's going on. We're going to help some of you. And you can be one of those people that we help. You could be free.
Don't
Do you want to be free?
need your help.
You don't want to be free.
I am free.
You are free?
I don't need your help.
Well, that's good. I'm glad to hear that. Okay? That's good.
So we've got the mystery woman that doesn't have a name and doesn't need any help. And likes kicking
So,
dirt
are you a
around.
woman or a man? You're a man. Are you an old man, middle-aged man, or a young man?
You fucking deaf.
Pardon?
Thanks for coming.
Exactly. Are you fucking deaf?
So that's a smart ass. What?
Who's to know? You know what? You can only do the best you can do, and if they're not prepared to accept some help, well then we should just
You know what?
walk away.
We're just going to walk away.
Good.
We're not going to help you. Okay? We're going to help other people, and we might send you somewhere that's not so nice. What do you reckon? Would that be good? Get rid of you good and proper. Okay?
Well, I reckon we should just
Get rid of him.
get rid of him. Get rid of him and get our friend to come back. What do you reckon?
Hey, Shay!
Time to come back, Shane. Time to take control. That's the way to do it. It's starting to have effect. Come back to us and come back now. talk to us, and come back. You've got the strength and you've got the support to come right through. So come on back now. Come on. It's starting to come. Come on. Bring it back. 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 Yes, bring it back. Bring it back. Bring it back. Bring it back now. Bring it back. Bring it back. Come on, Shay.
Come back, Shay.
Come back to where you belong.
Come on.
Come on. Come back to where you belong. Come on, come back. Come back.
Come on.
Come back now.
Shay. Shay.
Come on.
Right, still
Come
not
back.
there, mate.
Come back.
Shay.
Come on. Talk to me.
Shay.
Talk to me.
Hey.
Talk to me, please. Talk to me.
Shay.
Talk to me.
It's not
Speak
Shay.
to me properly.
It's not her, mate.
Talk to me.
It's not her. No, it's not
Shay
her.
is the only one that's going to be here now. Shay. Can I smell
Can
you?
you smell me?
I don't want to smell
Oh,
that.
smell is shit.
That's right. Come on, Shay.
Stand up.
Come on. Time to come back.
Stand up.
Because if you don't come
Still not
back,
her, man.
we will make you come back. So let's do it the easy way, and you come back by yourself.
Come on.
Come on, do it now.
Shay.
Come back
Shay.
now. Come back now.
Safe.
Come back now.
That's nice.
Talk to me.
Yeah, I'm back.
You're back. I want the sign.
Yeah.
And don't muck around with it.
No, mate.
No, I don't believe you yet.
It's not her, man.
Thank you. Thank you. I got the sign.
No, man. Come on, Shay, come back.
I want the sign again. Okay. Look at me. Look at me.
Shay.
Look at me. Look at me properly.
Nice.
No, that's been done by the dog.
Oh,
What's my name?
that's not Shay, man.
What's my
Come
name?
on, Shay. Come back. Hey,
What's my name?
Shay. Come back. Come back. Come back. Come back. Come back.
If it's
Come
you,
back. Come on.
you've given me a sign.
Come back.
There is another sign to prove it. Do it. If it's really you, give me the sign. Or we'll take you
Shay.
and we'll bring
Shay.
it out of you.
Shay. 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 Come back. Come back.
We will bring it out of you.
Come back. You know.
Come out of it
You
now.
know you're there. We know you're there. You can snap out of it. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Do it
Come on.
now.
Come on. Come on.
Do it now.
Come on. 1,
Come
2,
back.
3. Come on. We're here. We're here
Last
for you.
chance, or we will make it
We're
happen.
here for you. Come on. Come on.
Come on. You've
Shay.
got to help
Shay.
here. You've got to do some effort here
Come
yourself.
on. Come on.
You've got support behind
Be
you.
strong. Be
So do
strong.
it.
Be strong. Be strong.
Use
Come
your
on.
strength and use the strength of those that are behind you.
Come on.
Come on.
It's okay, darling.
Bring it out.
Come on. It's okay.
Bring it out completely. Bring it out. Look at me.
Away from the bars, mate. Away from those bars.
Okay. Time to take her out.
Alright.
Well, I'll do
You
it
need
anyway.
to get out, please.
You alright?
Come out. Come on.
I'd like to hear a quick little story while we're down. In 1987, there was an escape.
You want to go to a better place?
People from the top
Do you want to go,
cell,
do you want to go back?
the bottom cell, and the people
Yes,
from
you
the bottom
can.
cell told
You
me
can, and you
Come on.
It's okay. Come on. Shay!
Well, then you can then come back to me then. Then you stay and let Shay come back. Let her come back. And we won't take you out of here. Let her come back and you can stay.
Get out of her! 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 Shay, come back! Shay, come back! Shay? Shay?
Yeah.
You alright? Sorry, darling, but I had to do it.
Now, I want the real one.
It's me.
No, I want,
That's right.
yeah,
It is.
It's me.
Oh, bit of work. Alchemy symbol, boys. For the last, I don't know, probably 6 months or so, I've been studying a bit of alchemic symbols and ancient runes and wards, lesser wards, all that sort of thing. And this one kept popping up all the time. So I memorised it. And tonight, Shay was possessed, as you saw. And I previously put it in Neil's pocket and said, you know, when you use this, it's good for one use. Put it ink side down on her forehead. It should expel it. If not, it'll recite the prayer. But luckily it worked. And the symbol worked perfectly. It did exactly what I was intending it to do.
What's the prayer that you would use otherwise?
Just the Archangel Michael's prayer. It's just a small snippet from the Lord's Prayer, really, and it helps just to ward off the demons, I suppose. They don't really like the holy things, and we know how to get rid of them. So usually we have a spray that Tony would administer, but the spray had run out, so I had to resort to more extreme methods tonight. Shay explained to me that the feeling was like having a pole rammed through her skull as I did it. She feels hungover and groggy now. She'll probably last for about an hour. Once that wears off, she'll come back to normal and she'll be right to go again.
Alright, so, well, obviously back there, Shay, you had a bit of an intense experience, so take us through that. Like, what do you remember of it?
Not a lot. I remember that they were calling for me and I didn't want to go back. I know that much.
So, who are they?
The guys, Neil and Chris, and I remember hearing my name, and I remember knowing that I should go to it, but I didn't want to. One of the younger one that entered me, the young girl, she was really sweet. She was really nice, and I remember a lot with her. But then when that other one possessed me, I don't really remember a lot. I hope I wasn't bothering anyone.
Well, do you remember her name? Or was it her or not?
The little girl was Julie, I think is what she said. And the one who entered in me when I didn't want to come back in the hall, I don't remember a lot about. I just remember I heard them call my name, but I didn't want to go back. So me personally just felt I don't want to go. So they were fairly strong, fairly intense with it.
Yeah.
I don't know, I mean, because I don't see what it looks like, but I imagine, I don't know. It felt like it was scary for other people. I knew I was resisting.
And how about when Bruce came up with his alchemy?
Oh my God, that was agony. That honestly, that felt like a metal drill about this big, just going straight into my head here, and I couldn't do anything. It was like it drilled right through my head. Absolute agony. So I don't know. I've never had that done to me before, but whatever it was he did, I know there was a reaction, because as soon as it hit me, I knew I pulled back, and I just wanted to get away from it, and I wanted to get his hand off me. But yeah, I remember that was very, very painful. And after I came out for about, I don't know, 2-3 minutes afterwards, I felt almost like I was drunk, but almost also like I was high or stoned on something, because I felt really like, you know.
Big giddy.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. The head was here, but everything else felt like it was, who cares, you know, like, yeah. So I've come back now, I feel a bit more normal now, so.
That's good.